challenge. We got dope edits, dope discussions, in-depth talk, and manga reviews. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. We finna set it off.
Follow the Black Saiyan on all social media. Don't be a delinquent about it.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. This your boy Black Saiyan, and we back with another video. This video will be the Dragon Ball Super Manga 102 review. Man, and do we have a lot to dive into on this manga chapter. So without further ado, if y'all new to the channel, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, cause y'all wanna be notified every time I upload. I'm telling you, we going up like I said in our last video. Now, when we start this Manga 102 off, right, we leave off where Goku came back to Earth, right? He came back to Earth, and he's seeing Gohan. Gohan has just got into it with Carmine, pulling up, shooting at his house. He ended up turning beast and about to kill the man, and then Goku shows up. So Goku shows up and tell Gohan that he heard about him, he heard about what he's been doing, and that he would like to train with him. And Gohan kind of puzzled about this, because he just always clueless anyways, because his mind be mainly focused on his studies and stuff like that. But he basically he tells his dad that he gotta go change. So he changed clothes. While he's gone, Goku goes to Trunks and Goten, who came with Carmine to actually beat up Gohan, but found out that they was going to Gohan's house and didn't want to follow through with it. But he asked them like, what they doing here, and basically they want to come too, you know what I'm saying? So Goku is actually asking Goten and Trunks, do they want to go? So now we have Gohan going on this training journey with Goku, but we have the Team Goten and Team Trunks coming as well. So we see that Carmine is trying to get in the car and leave. They're trying to like bonk out, but Goku end up instant transmissioning Goten and Trunks into the car and tell them to stay put, and he gonna transport them all together. So Gohan gets back, and he tells Gohan that he's gonna take him to DBS planet. So if you seen our last video, the training art discussion with me and Enemy Vibes, we discussed this, and we discussed that they was gonna get together and go back. He said they was gonna go to DBS planet. I felt that DBS planet couldn't take the training, and it's a lot of prophetic, like kind of things coming to the light from what we said in that video. So y'all go check that video out. But we see that Goku transmissions them to DBS planet. Everybody is surprised. Vegeta's there. Then, like, as you see, your boy DBS is like scratching his ass because he stayed sitting on his ass all day. His ass is itching, man. So basically, we see Whis doing, and Broly and Nemo and Chila. You see all of them doing yoga. We see Vegeta standing there, and we see that they come to the planet. So when they come to the planet, everybody's thrown off. Vegeta's asking Trunks what he's doing here, and everybody's just amazed because this is the first time a lot of these people are seeing DBS planet, right? So Goku first off wants to pop off the trainer with Gohan, and we see that Vegeta is asking Trunks, what part did he play whenever Cell Max came, and Trunks is claiming to play a big role with his combination attacks, and Gohan is kind of thrown off by this because he doesn't remember any of this, because he know the only part that was played and needed to be played was the part that he played in defeating Cell Max and going beast mode, because without the beast mode, they would have never defeated him. And the part that Piccolo played. So we see that, but they actually did play a part, because they did go, they did do the fat Goten thing and crack Cell Max's weak spot. So they kind of weakened it up for Gohan to go on and shoot through it. So in the way they did play a big part. So Vegeta is actually, you know what I'm saying, like kind of thinking like, okay, I don't know about this. So what he does is he proposed to Kakarot that the boys go first, that Goten and Trunks go against Gohan first to see if they can bring out this power that Goku is so anxious to see. So they go at it. So during the time that they going at it, right, we see that Gohan starts off with Super Saiyan and tells them to take off their helmet because they can't see what they're doing. They can't focus on their opponent as well as they could without it, because you know the helmets is kind of blocking their peripheral in ways. So they take out the helmets, go Super Saiyan, and now we see Whis is explaining all of this to Broly, because Broly, this is his first time seeing all this, and he even explains to Broly that Goten and Trunks are his sons and how they have Saiyan blood inside of them too. So Broly is blown off about this and how they can go Super Saiyan at will, and we just telling him that it's kind of normal for the Saiyans on Earth. So they're fighting, they're sparring, and we see that, you know, they're hanging with Gohan in the Super Saiyan form until Gohan goes Ultimate. Now when he goes Ultimate, we see that well, this is the first time we see that the name Ultimate is actually being written into the script and being validated by Totaro, because, you know, we see this exchange that Goten is having and what they call Ultimate, and Gohan is kind of baffled about it, but you know, they have already made a name for his thing. We had already made a name for his form, but this is the first time Gohan knows about it. So he's telling Gohan that it's cheating, that, you know, they can't really do too much with it, but they can do this. So they end up trying to fuse, right? So they do the fusion dance, and they tell Gohan that they've been working on it and they perfected it. So they do the fusion dance. Goku is excited, everybody's excited, and they fuse, and it's a lot going on, but they end up actually turning into the fat Gotens once again. So Gohan basically punt kicks this fat Saiyan out of the way, and thus the Goku and Gohan battle sparring match starts, right? So Goku steps back in and he tells Gohan that he wants to go full power from the beginning. He don't want to save it. He want to go from. So Goku shows him, leads by example, and goes MUI from the start. So whenever Gohan sees this, you know, and everybody sees this, Bears questions Whis to ask if Goku current state is his strongest state of MUI, of the technique MUI, and of the technique Ultra Instinct, and Whis confirms. So Goku is at his top form and top tier shape, you know, post Cell Max and post Granola and Gas. He's in his top tier shape right now, and he's going against Beast Gohan post superhero. So we see Gohan, you know, he goes into his state. He snaps into that rage and he goes Beast. Now when he goes Beast, everybody's blown away. Vegeta in particular. We see that, because we gotta pay for it. One thing we gotta do, we gotta pay attention to these cameos. One thing I noticed about this manga chapter is that they show Vegeta and Beerus, and particularly more than anybody else in Broly, of course, but those two, they show them more than anybody else. Vegeta in the way of observing Gohan and Goku, but really observing Gohan and showing his reaction towards the fight, the sparring match involving Gohan and Goku. Beerus, they show him in a manner of like basically showing him being angry at the fact and just being kind of just silent, but really angry, but you know, basically angry at the fact that the Saiyans came there to train on this planet in the first place, and that they didn't ask him at all. And it's almost as if they don't really value like his authority anymore like they used to. They used to be like kind of kissing up the Beerus, but now we see that everybody is really, it's almost like he the homie, and you know, he's nobody to be afraid of. So by the end of this sparring match, well, let's just say this, in the middle of the sparring match, Beerus have to you know, call Whis, and Whis already knows what he needs to do. They are fighting so hard and so like the shock waves are so much that they had to put a force field shield over everybody so nobody gets harmed by the shock waves. And when it's done, it's literally, they almost done, they done wrecked the man planet, just like we said inside of the training art discussion video. Y'all really need to go check that out, because like I say, it's a lot of stuff that we talked about. It doesn't have any spoilers in it, but it just has some predictions that have the puzzle pieces inside of the. We give you the whole thing. We don't just make up predictions. We give you the whole thing based upon facts and context. So, you know, y'all go check that out. But we see Vegeta once again observing the fight, and we see Beerus mad at the simple fact that these Saiyans have came to his planet and literally destroying this planet, and they got to take this stuff somewhere else, man. But basically we have the beginning of the strongest, and they say they even inside of the manga, the beginning of the strongest son-father duo. You know, the strongest son-father match in history, basically. Cause ain't nobody ever did it like this before. I mean, you know, we done had Trunks training with Vegeta, but we haven't had that raised Trunks training with Vegeta. So they are the first to do this, Gohan and Goku, and they are setting the standard like none other. But we know now that Goten and Trunks are gonna be involved in this training arc. And that's even more better, because we might get Goten and Trunks with God Ki, or we might get Gotenks with God Ki, and that's the fusion version. Because when you think about it, you know, but we might get the Potara as well, because they are on Beerus planet, and you know, Shan is known to come. I mean, I feel like they should just go and bring Shan and literally train. If the same thing get messed up, just have Shen fix it. I mean, as you know, we know Shen is the creator of a lot of stuff, and or the Supreme Kais can create the God of Discussion, destroy it. So they can always rebuild as the Saiyans are sparring. But other than that, these guys is gonna have to find a training room if they can't train on Beerus planet, man, because I don't see how we gonna have all these Saiyans training on the planet. They almost destroyed it, and they was barely even, these boys just got started. It was a warm-up match. But yeah, so, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell if you're new, so you can be notified. Make sure you hit all notifications so you can be notified every time I upload and or post. So because sometimes I post you know, to give y'all a heads up before I drop another video, so y'all can be prepared for that and get y'all popcorns ready, you know, save it for y'all watch later, man. But without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all day. This was a Dragon Ball Super Manga 102 review. And shit, we out. Salute.